Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agarwal, and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel, Gardening is My Passion. Friends, today I will be telling you the four best organic manure or organic fertilizers that we use in agriculture purpose or horticulture purpose, especially for growing flowers and fruits and some of the vegetables, and they are the best for your garden. Especially, they retain the moisture content of the soil and they stop water loss, and this is the maximum benefits for. I will be telling you the four nice things that I'll tell. First is a cow dung compost. This is a very nice and mostly used in village area. And the second one is vermicompost, that is also very nice and mostly very popular in urban gardening and all. This is decomposed by some of these vermins. And third one is neem cake powder. This is also very popular. This contains lots of nitrogen and lots of micronutrients. And the fourth one is the mustard cake powder. This is also very popular organic manure. So I'll be telling you the four details of the pots, where you can use, where you should not use, how you can use. The first one is a cow dung compost. This is the fecal matter of bovine animals, especially the cows and buffaloes. And one thing I tell you, this contains the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium content is 3:2:1. That is 3% nitrogen, 2% phosphorus, and 1% potassium. And this is the mostly used in any of the agricultural and horticultural purposes. One thing I tell you, you have to take it at least 6 months old decomposed, very nicely decomposed this organic manure, because if you use the direct dung of these cows or buffaloes, there may be lots of ammonia evaporation, and there may be lots of harmful pathogens. So you have to decompose it at least 6 months to 1 year or 2 year. And once there is no odor at all and some earthen smells comes out, you can use it. And you have to use it around up to 30% of the pot soil. You can use it, that is 30% this cow dung, and 70% you can take the garden soil, mix it properly and fill up the pots. And then you can use in any season of this year. You can use in any kind of plant you can use. So this is the best fertilizer you can use, especially in the rose type of plants you can use. And I tell you the another thing that I tell you, this is the number two is the vermicompost. This is the fecal matter of some vermins or earthworms. They are properly fed with some vegetable matters and cow dung. The earthworms are fed properly. Before that, the cow dung is decomposed for around 40 days. And after the evaporation of the proper ammonia and on, then they are fed to the vermins or earthworms. And after the vermins are eaten, then they release the fecal matter, and they contain lots of beautiful things. And the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium content is nitrogen is 3%, potassium is 2%, and phosphorus is 2%. So it contains lots of nitrogen and phosphorus. During vermicomposting, the nutrients are released and converted to soluble and absorbable form. So this is very nice things that they all the nutrients can uptake, and they contains lots of micronutrients too. I'll tell you some of these items are the calcium, magnesium, iron, molybdenum, zinc, and they contains lots of plant hormones and plant enzymes also. So there is a double benefits. You don't have to use any other things, especially for the plant growth and promotion. So you can get all the hormonal effects and all the enzymic effect. And the plant growth seems very nice, and you can add up to 15 to 20% of your soil composition with this vermicompost, and you can get around 10 rupees to 20 rupees kilo in your market. So if it looks like some CTC tea like, that is the best quality of this vermicompost. Number 3 here is this neem cake. This is the neem cake powder. You can see they contains lots of micronutrients, and this is the extraction of the neem oil from the neem seeds. This the leftover thing is this neem cake. They are ground properly, and the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium content is 2.5:1:2. That is 2.5% nitrogen, phosphorus is 1%, and potassium is 2%. And they contains lots of calcium, magnesium, copper, molybdenum, iron, zinc. So lots of micronutrient elements and trace elements you can get from there. And they also control all the soil nematodes. So If you have some problem in soil nematodes and they hinder your growth of the plants, then you can use a little bit of this 1 to 2 teaspoonful will be enough for one pot, and if you apply it, there won't be any kind of nematode problem in your soil, and they contains also lots of soil borne insects. So if there are some insect problems, especially the ants problem in your pot, so you can use 1 or 2 teaspoonful of this neem cake powder. So if you use it, then they can control all your insects also. So this is lots of micronutrients, so rich in micronutrients. If you apply little bit amount, only 1 to 2 teaspoonful will be enough for your growth of the plants. Now I'll move on to the best one. The fourth one is this mustard cake. This is the mustard cake powder. After the extraction of oil from the mustard seed, this leftover thing is this extracted form is the mustard cake, and they are ground properly, and the NPK content is 411, that is 4% is nitrogen, 1% phosphorus, 1% potassium. So they contain lots of nitrogen, so they properly growth of the vegetative growth, and they also contain micronutrients like manganese, magnesium, molybdenum, sulphur and copper. They contains lots of sulphur. So if there is some nutrients deficiency, especially with the sulphur deficiencies in your soil, then you can use this mustard powder. I tell you how to use it. Just take around 50 gram of this mustard powder, soak it in water for around 4 to 5 days in 1 liter water, then add 9 more liter into it, make it 10 liter solution, and apply 100 ml to 200 ml every 15 days in every kind of plant, be it a flowering plants, foliage plants, any vegetable plants, fruit plants, any kind of plant. Round the year you can apply this liquid, and if there are some fungus like development occurs, don't worry, they will be dissolved, and there will be plants will uptake all these nutrients from this mustard cake powder. So the nowadays the best fertilizer for any kinds of plants, especially in this nursery, they use this mustard cake powder, maybe mixed with some of the chemical fertilizer like phosphorus, potassium, like sulfur, potassium and all. So here are the 4 things I tell you. The mostly used is this neem cake powder and some of this micronutrients, especially for the micronutrients you can use this neem cake powder and this mustard cake powder liquid fertilizer, or if you want you can apply dry form also, around to 4 to 5 gram in each pot, and there will be lots of flowering. So they contains lots of soil conditioner, they prevent the water loss, they improve the aeration of the soil, and they break up the compacted soil. All these 4 elements are very nice for your garden. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. So nice of you. Thank